Andrew Magnus is somebody who calls transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail, basically me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt, and response to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles, and a few other things. Trigger warning, if you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead and click off the video. Do not lie and say there's hate speech for my videos, because there is no hate speech for my videos. It's speech you hate. That's a different story. Trigger warning, yeah. Now let's continue on with people reading comments from people who are getting things wrong, and me trying to straighten them, and comments from me trying to straighten them out with Bible verses and basic biology, and let me get off about that. And then person says, "Oh, so your holy book promotes sexism." Okay, then, saying promotes sexiness, different story. Kind of explains why you're probably single. Ignore the fact that again, we try to tout how lifestyles, experiences affect everything, and and are the best thing to show off why we do what we do. But yeah, in your case, no. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore the fact that you were in a military family, so you moved around a lot, so you never really got to settle anywhere. Therefore, never really got to have, hang out, with girls. So now you're finally out of the military. Your family's finally out of the military. So now you can actually, hang out for years on a place instead of a few months at a time. Ignore that. Nope. Definitely not. Let's continue on here. And then dude says, because he's still ticked off of me for, of course, continuing to tell the truth no matter what lies he tries to make up. And he says, how does a pedophilic transphobe like you even function in daily life? How do you manage to tie your shoes or pay the bills in the morning when you're this absolutely stupid? And I was like, I guess I'm not as stupid as you think. And what pedophilia? Are there any children being assaulted in my face? Hard questions asking. Is there evidence of it? And dude says, probably, yeah. Right there. And I say, probably. It's not good enough for actual evidence. You need to find out for real. Go ahead. It takes years. There's years and years of stuff in there. I'll wait. That's basically what I was kind of saying there. Go ahead. There's years and years of stuff in there. And the computer loves to basically use the latest update on the computer has put a bunch of backgrounds of different places, screens, like helicopter shots of different places. You have a nice compact old, brick city. It's very nice. Building city. It's very nice. During at dusk, it's really cool. And they change it. It's changing all the place. So I think I'm gonna leave it, let it change, because it goes to islands and the sky and then other stuff. It's great. Someone says, you take your own advice there, kiddo. So I guess something else. And then as you said, quotes me wrong. You can't be who you want to be because that's against science. You can. You can't be what you want to be because that's against science. Also, because climate change is not real. Science is sinful and corrupt by PC police. And I say, I never said anything about climate change. Science is not sinful, but PC police do try to corrupt it. PC police try to corrupt it. Like what? Which PC police? The ones who did decades of research and found out that trans people aren't actually confused or mentally ill at all. Them. The conservative Christian scientists who change their minds after years, like them too. There's a future. Have years of fruitless research trying to prove that trans people are mentally ill, through lies, mentally ill, because they said they did, even though they didn't, and they're right. Let's see here. The ones who stayed as far away from politics as a good over 40 years? Sure. Keep telling yourself that, hon. Anything you can do to keep up the delusion, smiley face. Like traitors then. Transgenderism is based on anti-science beliefs and fear. This entire scientific community is full of traitors then. Well, a portion of it is. But not all of it. Okay. It's your hill down, kiddo. You're an expert after all, right? Smiling and winking emoji. Evidence. We have evidence. Like where? This guy said it was real. Not good enough. Not good enough, man. Diagrams are like no diagrams. Diagrams. Again, evidence of pedophilia in my face. Like there's a cartoon character, female cartoon character who's got you seductively, dressed in a swimsuit or showing off her underwear. And I'm like, yeah, it's not a crime. Like that, but there could be crimes. Like, come back when there are. Okay, if there are, you find out there are. Okay, If you don't, then don't come back. That's fine. Then dude says, anti-trans actors like you are demanding to discriminate against people based on the basis of sex. In a way, yes. You have to go to the bathroom of your assigned sex at birth. Thank you. Decrease violence against transgender people. Nope. To decrease violence against. That's what I'm trying to do. Because violence is not the way. It is education and understanding, good knowledge, learning to trust God and follow His ways. That's the way to do it. Let's see. To control the healthcare to transgender people, not through any more than we control our healthcare. Nope. Great false narratives around the motivation to transition. No, to show off the true narratives. Misinformation and fear, anger, hatred, jealousy, envy. Those are the true motivations to change. We don't do the transition. To raise privilege of cisgenders over transgender people. No, to stop the transgender community, transgender people from destroying themselves because of their fear of what other people will think of them. Because that's what guides them. That's why they do everything they do. They'll say they do it for themselves, but no, they do it because, if they do it for themselves, okay, think about this. If a person is doing something for themselves, then why should they change how they look? It's like, say, you're on a diet. They decide you go on a diet. You need to, you guys go on a diet. Now, maybe it is to look better to other people, but it's also to be more healthy. Say, for me, in my opinion, my thing, what's going on with me is I have to deal with high blood pressure. Okay, so I'm taking high blood pressure medication. But that's what I take. I'm not telling everybody. Everybody needs to take high blood pressure medication because who knows? They may not. You gotta go to the doctor to get that checked out. That's something that's for me. But what these people who are trying to transition do is they'll change how they look. They'll try to change how they sound. They'll try to change their names and pronouns. They'll try to change basically everything about themselves to try to imitate what they believe others like. That's what they do. So the transgender lifestyle is based on conformity, fear of basically people being hateful, which unfortunately is going to happen no matter what you do. The better plan is to be true, not false. Because if you're telling the truth, okay, hold on there. You're telling the truth, then when someone yells the truth back at you, you're N-word, that's what they do to me. You're an N-word, which basically is a slang term for Negro or black person. So, yeah, I am what I am. I do what I can. If I was trying to hide that, I was like, oh crap, how do I pass? How do I know the people don't like that stuff? Oh, what do I do? Okay. Just dress as, and look and act as white as I think that people, white people act, maybe they'll see I'm better than the others. I'm again, conformity. It's like, am I good enough so that I can pass? Be accepted into your group. People who I want to, people who hate the other people that look like me. I look enough like the people you like. Do I do that? No. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Same thing with biological sex. Males are like, these transgender male, these males who try to be transgender are saying, I'm not like those other males. According to what I believe, those other males are brutish, ugly, emotionless, monsters. I'm not like them. The females are like they're trying to be transgender. I'm not like those females. I'm other females. I'm strong. I keep my emotions in check. I guess I have muscles, or my voice deep enough. Is my chest small enough? My back, everything's small enough. It's just like that's conformity. That's trying to fit in someplace where you're not supposed to fit in. Now, what I'm talking about is diversity. Diversity involves the fact that everyone, in some ways, is different, but we are all people. So we have to learn to see past our differences, to leave those alone. That's just differences. Who cares? We're all people. So that's diversity. You know, and that's the issue. When someone's saying, "Oh, you're saying by you saying that I can't do this stuff," that's lying. You know, you're saying I can't be what I want to, who I want to be, and no, I'm not. See you next time.